going to show you what the real march is according to the Bible. We're going to show you, brothers and sisters, we out here for you. Because I heard his brother right here say they killed his best friend. Well, that's our brother. You understand what I'm saying? So we out here for you. Trust that. Read.
2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Y'all be thinking that people next to you is with y'all in these protests. You don't know who next to you.
Don't they realize that if white people really join you in your efforts, it's a detriment to them? They are mere criminals by just being here on this land. They're not even supposed to be here. Their whole existence of any type of wealth is the direct result of the labor that was forced out of you. Every last one of them, the newborn babies that just was born a second ago in the hospital, y'all really don't understand it. None of them are supposed to be on this land. Do y'all realize that? Your forefathers was brought over here in chains and ships. You was forced to work here and build this land up. You have more right to it than they do. Because they did not work for this. So their protests, I'm getting to your point. Their reason for protesting, stop this and stop that, they don't really want it really stopped. Because if it really stopped, they would be where the black people are.
I'm going to show y'all people what the problem is. Give me that in Proverbs 1 and 20. Because this is ridiculous. Y'all get out here. Y'all let the white man come march from next to y'all. Y'all let the East Indian come march next to y'all. But when your own brothers try to come up here and show y'all how to get true justice, y'all don't want to hear it.
Right.
It's ridiculous. We got to be a spectacle in order for y'all to come over here. We had all the media over here. Y'all would join over here. Y'all love simplicity, man. Read.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
That's what we doing right now. And y'all don't understand that we crying out wisdom. We trying to give y'all the knowledge to get out of the predicament that you all are in, but y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all want to sit over and say, we want justice. How we want it? When we want it now. We trying to give y'all justice now according to thus saith the Lord, and y'all ain't trying to hear it. It's ridiculous. Read it again.
Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Read.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
So we here in the chief place of concourse. It's a gathering going on right now. We out here amongst our people to spread the word. Thus saith the Lord, to get our people out of this predicament, out of these situations, out of getting gunned down. But y'all don't want to do that though. As long as we can assimilate with the other races, we fine. As long as we can march up and down the street and get the houses they got, we fine. And look at the sister. Look at the sister, running her mouth across the street, but she don't want to come and stand up to the prophets of the Most High. Continue reading.
She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
What the Bible say?
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long, you simple Jake, will you love simplicity? Because this is all it is. It's simple. What has marching done for us since the 60s? Not a damn thing. Nothing. Matter of fact, since the 60s, we've probably been getting gunned down worse. It's ridiculous. Y'all want to assimilate with the white man. Yeah, exactly. Y'all want to assimilate. Y'all get government jobs. Y'all good. We ain't going to protest no more. We just going to march. Y'all going to calm us down, though. Come on, man. They luring y'all to sleep. They don't come out here with their donuts and their muffins trying to lure y'all back to sleep, man. Y'all don't understand. We giving y'all the ultimate knowledge. Y'all don't want that because the simple woman going to stop. Y'all shut up. Simplest. Give me Isaiah 3:16. Because every time we out here trying to preach the word, it's always the woman first, the loudmouth sister that's going to open her mouth. Y'all got to humble down and listen to the words of the Most High, man. We trying to decrease the murders that's going on, but y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all gonna march up and down the street though. Doing what? As soon as the march over, they gonna go back to their residences and that's it. Go back to my job. Smoke weed. I'm go home to the Ciroc. I'm chilling. Listen to the book, man. Read.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Haughty meaning what? Arrogant. They think they know it all up in the man's face. Go ahead.
And walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes.
What is that stretched forth neck talking about? It's talking about how y'all try to be all up in the man's face. Always trying to run the show. Y'all don't know y'all place. Y'all are behind the man. The order of the creation goes God, Christ, men, woman, kids. That's how it always been. But it's a new thing in the earth now, though. It's a new thing in the earth. The woman is going to compass a man. Give me that. In Jeremiah. I think it's in Jeremiah. Because that's a new thing in the earth, man. We got to quit it, man. We got to quit it. We all got to humble down as men and women. We got to humble down and come back to these laws, man. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
A woman shall what?
Shall compass a man.
A woman shall compass a man. That's what's going on. You see your own black faces up here trying to teach you the word of God because we ain't got a three-piece suit on. We don't know what we talking about.
Right.
But you'll go to church tomorrow and listen to the pastor teach lies to you all day.
Right.
That's all they do. Deuteronomy 22:5. That's a good question. Because, you look through all throughout history, our sisters never wore pants.
That's right.
Even in slavery, when we was out there in 105-degree weather, our sisters out there, what a sign at? What a sign at? No, it's right here. It's right here. You see here down at the bottom, our sisters, even as hot as it was, they still out there in dresses, picking cotton, doing whatever it is the master told them to do. We're going to show you why, though. Go ahead, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So in the bottom of that precept where it says a man should not wear what pertains to a woman, what kind of garments would men wear that pertains to women that we shouldn't be wearing? Yeah, like skirts, dresses, heels, all that good stuff. So in that top verse, you got it. I was gonna say get that. So in that top verse where it says women should not wear what pertains to men, what is it talking about? Pants, exactly, because pants come with a zipper, right? Why do women need a zipper? It's nothing to pull out. You feel what I'm saying? So there's no reason why a female should be wearing pants. Go ahead, give me that.
Right. Call it and read it. This is from a book called A History of Women in America by Carol Heimowitz and Michelle Wiseman. Page 102. These trousers were first worn by Elizabeth Smith Miller, Stanton's cousin. Miller designed...
Give me page 103. Start right here. That's too much reading. We'll get straight to it.
Page 103. By modern standards, bloomers were hardly revealing.
So when bloomers first came around for the women, they was hardly revealing. So that means if you could think of like some MC Hammer pants, you know, they loose, they baggy, but they was hardly revealing. Go ahead.
When they first appeared, however, many people thought them indecent. Women who wore bloomers revealed their legs. Granted that these were covered with trousers, they were nevertheless legs from the knees to the ankles. In 1851, most ladies would not admit that they had legs, much less display them.
So in the 1800s, 1851, women wore dresses and skirts so long and so nice all the time that they wouldn't even admit they had legs. Because all you would see is their face, arms, and then their feet. Because that's how long their dresses was. Go ahead.
Bloomers caused a greater public outcry than anything feminists had said or done up to that time. People reacted hysterically, as they might today if a group of men suddenly started wearing skirts.
So read that part one more time. Exactly. Read that part one more time.
People reacted hysterically, as they might today if a group of men suddenly started wearing skirts.
So the same way we would look at a group of men if they came walking up the street with skirts and dresses on.
That's a piece of my man, Freddie G, man. The police come, they got no police G. They ain't right. Fuck them doing shit. They doing but shit for killing us out here. Fuck them. Fuck
give me back! Give me back! Give me back! Dude! Give me back! Dude, give me back! Give me back my back! Give me back my back!
You got your back? All right. Right here. Where's your back?
How much you need? How much you need, man?
All right, sit down.
At women when they first started wearing pants, it was like, what the hell is this? They cross-dressing. Go back to Deuteronomy 22 and 5. It's the reason why they looked at them like that, because it was all fine and dandy that they can wear pants. It wouldn't have been an outcry when they created pants for women. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Read
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5.
This is where they got it from.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
And they knew that. Go back to the book. Go back to page 103. They knew that. That's why they said, why are they wearing pants all of a sudden? Like, damn, that's the same as if we seen a bunch of men wearing skirts and dresses. Even though they doing that now, but that's what America pushes, though. It's fine. You can wear whatever you want. You know, you can do whatever you want. You know, gays and homosexuality, it's what's in now. It's a fad that's going on now. That it's getting pushed in America. That's why this place is called Babylon the Great, because it's nothing but confusion. It's nothing but confusion. Eventually, you're going to walk into a bathroom, it's going to have a unisex sign that both male and female can go in there. Right. You know, but right now, at the moment, you see a female bathroom, even if you're in China, you can't speak Chinese or Chinese symbols, but you see the picture and say, oh, that's a woman's bathroom because she had a little dress on. But eventually, at the point it's going to be a unisex bathroom. You can just do whatever you want. They started that. There you go. There you go. Go ahead. Keep reading. Go back to the book. Go back to the book. Same thing.
Page 103.
I want this part right down. Right. Those women.
Okay. These women dress like men.
They dress like what?
Dressed like men.
So when women have on pants, they dress like what?
Dressed like men.
Go ahead.
Clergymen claimed that bloomers were devilish.
They were what?
Devilish.
What were bloomers?
Devilish.
That's exactly what Deuteronomy 22:5 said. It's an abomination unto the Most High. And they knew that. But we don't care though. You know, just because we go into a store and we see pants marked for women, it's all fine and dandy. Well, there you go. That's why we out here. We out here to teach our people. Wisdom cried in the streets, but don't nobody want to hear it. They just think we out here just yelling foolishness out our mouths like we don't got nothing better to do. Let's go back. Did you know that Christ was a black man?
Right.
So if somebody didn't know that and they came and said, can you show me that Christ was black? You know where to go? Yeah, no? Okay. All praises. Okay, we're going to work with that. Let's get Revelations. Just for the rest of the people that may not know, Christ looked just like you. He was a dark-skinned man with woolly hair. But we don't care though. As long as we can see Caesar Borgia, the image of the beast, we fine. No, that's Revelation, but that's not what we're about to pull right. I see you've been studying though. That's good. All praises for that. Let's bring it out.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So this is the revelation of Jesus the Christ. Revelation means simply revealing something. Go ahead. Go to verse 10.
Verse 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, and heard behind me a great voice.
So John heard a voice behind him. What's your name, if you don't mind me asking? Tina? So if you was walking down the street and somebody yelled out your name, Tina, you would turn around, right?
And heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet, saying, I am Alpha and Omega. Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So what are we reading? We're reading the 1611 King James Version Bible. We're reading about the revelation of Jesus the Christ. We're here to prove to you all that Jesus the Christ looked just like you. A dark-skinned man with woolly hair. Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Why was Christ's eyes as a flame of fire? Does that mean he was like the cyborg from all of X-Men? He was just shooting out fire out his eyes? Let's get that in Genesis 49. Get it.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
So this is the prophecy of Christ back in Genesis. The beginning saying his eyes will be red with wine. Let's go back to Revelation.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now, it says his feet were unto fine brass. What color is brass? If somebody was to pull out a penny, that would be the same color as brass. It's a brown. Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. So if you took a penny and you put it in a furnace and it got burnt, what color would it be? It would be black. It would be black. So what is it saying? It's saying Christ is a black man just like you with woolly hair. I think that just went over people's head. I said Jesus the Christ was black. A so-called black man according to the Bible. Look just like you. But you don't care about that though. All you care about is this. You gonna go back to this on Sunday. Go ahead and get fed them lies by your pastors. Speaking of your pastors, let's go to Isaiah 56. Exactly. This is funny. The sisters brought out a good point. I'm gonna simple it down for the fellas. If church was the way to go, why would churches be on every corner in a black neighborhood? They worse than liquor stores. And nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We got churches in black neighborhoods that look like castles. All y'all doing is tithing and giving your money to go back to your broken down homes while the pastor pull out in a Bentley. It's ridiculous. Pastor going around sleeping with the women of the congregation. It's ridiculous. But that's what you pay your money to go see though. Matter of fact, hold that, Isaiah. I want Micah. Why they getting paid for hire? Because it's ridiculous. That's all they want is your money, man. Micah 3:11.
Micah chapter 3 verse 11. The heads thereof judge for reward.
The heads thereof judge for reward. We're not asking for your money. We don't have a bucket asking for tithes. We out here for our people because we love y'all. We got to get y'all the Bible. Thus saith the Lord. We can't sugarcoat it for any of you. What did it say? Read it from the top.
The heads thereof judge for reward.
They judging for a reward, man. As long as they getting that pay. It's certain pastors like Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, what's the man? Joel Osteen. They'll only come to your church if they getting paid at least $20,000.
Right.
You can't go up to them and ask no questions. Hey man, can you prove to me that Christ is black? Hey man, why? I thought the laws was done away with. Why we still tithing? It's simple questions. Oh, and by the way, the laws are not done away with. The laws are not done away with. But the churches will tell you that though. But they say the laws is done away with, but you still got to tithe. Ridiculous. Go ahead and finish that out.
And the priests thereof teach for a hire.
That's exactly what I just said. The Bible's proving my words. That's why we got to come out, thus saith the Lord. They teach for a hire. They only want your money. Let's go back to Isaiah. You got what I want? Read.
Isaiah 56 verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
His watchmen are blind. Your so-called deacons, all your pastors, they're blind to what? Everything. They're blind to the knowledge that you are a true Israelite according to the Bible. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to let you be an African American. Well, the meaning of a Christian is only to be a follower of Christ. But Christianity doesn't teach you that. It doesn't teach you that. Go on.
His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant.
They ignorant to this truth. They ignorant to the true secrets that this Bible holds. They ignorant to the fact that you are the true children of God. But y'all don't want to hear that though. Y'all go ahead and keep marching. Read.
They are all dumb dogs.
The Bible calls it what?
They are all dumb dogs.
The Bible says your pastors, your so-called blind watchmen are dumb dogs. Meaning what?
They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
What does that mean? So if you have a dog in your house and you have a burglar about to come in your house, what is that dog supposed to do? It's supposed to bark. Barking is to warn you. Hey, somebody about to come in the house. Your watchman not doing that. They opening the door for him. They like, long as you give me a snack, some ties, man, you good. You come on in. Read.
Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough.
That precepts with that verse in Micah. All they want is your money, man. All they want is your gains, your 10%. That's all they want. They greedy dogs. All they want is their own money.
Your pastors today is the equivalent of a British bulldog. A British bulldog is lazy. It doesn't do nothing. All it wants to do is sleep, eat, and poop. That's what your pastors are.
All praises. Read.
And they are shepherds. They cannot understand. They all look to their own way.
They all look to their own way. They are a shepherd they cannot understand. Why can they not understand this Bible? Let's go to Psalms 110. Was it one? Yeah, let's get it.
Psalms chapter 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
A good understanding.
A good understanding. This is why your pastors do not have an understanding.
Have all that do his commandments.
So the only way you're going to understand this book is if you do the commandments. Your pastors are not doing the commandments. That's why they can get up in the pulpit and teach you anything. Let's get Numbers 15 though. Let's get that Numbers 15:38. Read.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38.
It's simple stuff like this that can get us out of the captivity that we in, mentally and spiritually. Because physically, you don't have the chains around your neck no more. They marching right next to you. Physically, we ain't getting beat and whipped. It's easier once you have a man mind, you got him beat. But if you throw on your fringes and say, hey, help your memory out, read.
Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So when you look at all the brothers with the purple shirts, you look down at the bottom of their garments, you'll see these little strings hanging. They call fringes according to the Bible.
Right.
What are they supposed to do? Let's find out.
In the border of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So when you look down at the bottom of your modest dress or skirt or our shirts, you will see a border of blue. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So it's not only just a fashion sense, but we must put these on all our garments so we can remember to do his commandments. Because if you read back in Deuteronomy 28 verse 15, the reason why we're in the predicament we in is because we broke God's commandments. Y'all brothers and sisters, man, y'all gotta repent, man. This is ridiculous. We've been marching since the 60s. We've been voting since the 60s. It ain't nothing happened. Ain't nothing changed. We getting worse and worse. But y'all don't want to hear it. Go to Lamentations 4 and 17, man.
Bring it up.
Go to Lamentations 4 and 17, man, because it's really irritating that y'all can sit over there and dwell in that simplicity, thinking you really doing something, only to go home and nothing has changed. Somebody's going to die tomorrow. Somebody's getting shot right now. But don't worry, though. You get this good old leg workout walking up and down the street, man, you're going to be fine. It don't work like that, man. Read.
Lamentations 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain hope. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Y'all sitting out here marching with these so-called white men, the so-called East Indian. Y'all watching for a nation that can't do nothing for you. Why would they want to do something for you and they're above you? Why would they want to do something for you and they got you by the throat? Right. Come on, man. That's common sense. That's common sense. But apparently a lot of our people like that, though, because we love simplicity. We are a simple people. You got some more? Read.
They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets.
We can't even go in our own streets because they hunt our steps, gunning us down left and right.
That's right.
Shooting us 8 times in the back.
Right.
But that's cool, though. We just gonna march up and down the street with the same people that had since slavery.
That's right.
Read it again. It went over their heads, man.
They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets.
Why does it say our streets? Because the world was made for us. The world was made for us. Read it again.
They hunt our steps.
We can't even go outside without fear for our life. Give me that Deuteronomy 28 about groping noonday. Because it's ridiculous, man. We can't even go outside in our own neighborhoods, man, without getting shot down, without getting gunned down. The police officer pull you over, he asks for your ID, you reach for it, he shoots you.
Right.
Come on, man. When we gonna wake up, man? Over 50 years, man, we still doing the same damn thing. It's ridiculous. Our people love simplicity, though, man. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing every time we go outside. We groping at noonday. Why? When you groping, you not walking straight, man. You can't see straight. That's why I say, like, you blind. You don't know who you are. You just walk around as a so-called African American, man. You walking around in Muslim, man, being a Muslim, man. You don't want to worship your own God. That's what got us in this predicament we in now, man. Right. Go back to Lamentations.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near.
Our end is near. Why? Because they gunning us down left and right. This is what's confusing to me. This is where the brainwashing has to stop, man. We gonna get gunned down, get brought here on slavery on slave ships. Thus saith the Lord. We gonna come here. They gonna make us work at the age of 3, picking up heavy objects, killing us left and right, raping our sisters and our brothers, because them Edomites was into that kind of stuff. But then they gun us down 50 years later. All we want to do is have them march next to us, though. We still looking for acceptance, man. We still want to be assimilated into the majority. Not knowing that y'all special. Y'all above all people. But y'all ain't never been told that, though. Your pastors ain't telling you that, though. The Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are above all people. Give me that Deuteronomy 7:6. Because this is ridiculous, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are above all people. But you don't want to hear that, though. You just want to assimilate with everybody else that's been oppressing you since day one. Oppression will make a wise man mad, man. That's why we got to be out here telling our people their transgressions, man.
Bring it out. We got a question, bro.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you've noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.